What's up day mixers, welcome back to this channel, it's Han here. Today it's going to be a very exciting unboxing video. So for most people who clicked on this video, you probably saw a picture like this on your gram or somewhere on Facebook. When I first saw this, I was like, damn, those are some dope ass pants. So these pants are known as Techwear combat joggers, and if you're planning to buy one, please make sure you contact the seller and ask them to send a photo to you. Since everybody's buying them, these pants are like on fire. And because of that, there seems to be different versions of it lurking around the internet. So you have to be careful, because after doing a bit of research, to my understanding, there seems to be 3 different versions of it floating around the internet. There may be more, but for now, I found 3. They use the exact same picture, so you can't tell the difference until it has arrived in your mail. Hence what I was saying, you should ask the seller to send you some photos before you go ahead with the purchase. I found the easiest way to differentiate the difference is if you look at the price point. There's a lower price one and a higher price one. And in the higher price one, there's 2 different versions. So altogether, there's 3. So in order to help you guys, I brought 2 of them. Both different versions, but in the high price range. So if you're wondering why I didn't get the lower price one, was because I was told that there's a huge significant difference in terms of quality. So I'm not even going to buy the lower price one. I mean, hey, I hate buying things online where I thought that I was getting a bargain, but then it arrives and you're like, and it just sits there in your wardrobe, and every time you open that door, you see it sitting there, and it just reminds you of all your failures of online shopping. Yeah. Nah, so just be aware of that. I would hate for you to buy the wrong one. So I've left a link in the description below. I've left 2 links, one with the asterisk, and the one with the asterisk is always the one that I know that that particular seller checks his products before it gets sent to the buyer. Alright, let's get into the details. Both of them are size L. At first glance, they might look similar, but when you zoom into them, you can definitely see the difference. If you look over here, it's printed Aelfric Eden, while the other, Yeshi Bounty. Now on the other side, one says Land Combat Group and the other, Yeshi Bounty. They all have text printed beneath, but are worded differently. Pockets. On the right side, it has 2 thin pockets, and on the left, a bigger and wider pocket for bigger items. Now, the reason why I bought these pants was because of the pockets. When I make travel videos, I really care about conveniency. There were so many times I had to go back to my bag and back and forth running to grab a power bank or cables or stuff like that. And that uses up a lot of time. And time is something you want to save, especially when it comes to traveling. So by having pockets here, I'm able to put my cables here, power bank here, you know what I mean. You can definitely feel the difference between the quality of the Velcro. Maybe it's the way that it's stitched. Aelfric Eden one is stitched in a more secure way. Both side pockets are deep, so you don't have to worry about things falling out. For the top pockets, Yeshi Bounty has the deeper pocket, which is something I prefer. As you can see here, my phone is completely in the pocket, and compared to Aelfric Eden, it's poking out. Both sizes of the pants are the same, and the phone that I'm using is a Huawei P30 Pro, so it's a pretty big phone. Now for the straps. You can have them dangling there or fastened, depending on personal preference. Also, these adjustable straps are a bit weak. I don't think you can actually lock them in. They seem to just be loose and moving around. I think it's really just there for looks rather than function. I find these pants suitable for small to medium build, but around the waistline, the material is stretchy, so you definitely have some leeway. For the material, both have a silky finish, but I found that Aelfric Eden one has more of a texture feel, where Yeshi Bounty is a smooth finish. Now it's time to dissect it and turn it inside out. Oh, whoa, man. Clearly I can see a difference in terms of stitching. Though I'm not an expert in stitching, and I doubt anyone flips their clothes inside out, but just looking at it at a first glance, I find the Aelfric Eden one is done in a more fine finish way, whereas Yeshi Bounty, it's a bit rough around the edges. After doing a comparison, I personally felt both of them are very good. Either one is great. I've only recently just got into buying clothing online, and you can't actually feel the quality of the fabric, and you don't know how it will look on you. That's one of the biggest things, because you can't try it on before you buy. So when I first got these pants, I was surprised by the decent quality. Both pants feels great, they don't feel like cheap material at all, and plus they are lightweight. And for someone who travels a lot, this is really important. I've traveled with the Yeshi Bounty pants for over a month, and they were great. Unlike jeans, their material is a bit heavier, and in comparison to this is much lighter. When I first wore these Techwear pants, I was surprised by how comfortable they felt. In terms of comfort, both are the same. This is a photo of what it looks like based on the sellers page, and this is me wearing it. They're actually not far off from what you're getting. I doubt that you'll be getting any hidden surprises unless you buy the lower price one. When you look at the photo, it looks more well fitted, but when you actually wear it, it's more towards a loose type of feeling. And you wouldn't really categorize this as baggy pants, but I would say that it gives you the illusion towards that of a skinny fit style. I mean, it feels comfortable to wear and it doesn't feel tight at all. And for the material, because it's stretchy, you can probably buy a size smaller. For me, I bought a size L. I felt like that was the correct size to go for. And as you can see, it looks quite nice. And you can also mix and match it with a pair of Nike Air Force Ones. If you would like to see more photos of these Techwear combat joggers, check out my Instagram profile. I find you can match these Techwear combat joggers with any type of sporty looking shoes. And for the top, I reckon black and white tees seems to be the best. For jackets and hoodies, any bright color like red or green would do nice. I personally love pairing these pants with my Techwear hoodie. I've also done a review of that hoodie and I'll leave that in the description below. I hope today's video was helpful. Until next time, Day Mixer out!